Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay,
What is it?
I did.
Oh, wait.
Just the microphone thing. I think it's on.
You
look like it's on.
know the exclamation point there.
All you have to do is X out of it, I think. Oh, one away. I think you can just.
Ron, can you hear us? Ron, can you hear us?
Sound is
Oh,
good.
sound is good. Oh, is it? Okay, good.
You know
You
that?
can't just talk right back to it. You gotta hit a button so it's right up on it.
So we're gonna do roll call. Mr. Warner,
Yes.
Mr. Ackerman. Yes. Mr. Rupp.
Here.
Mrs. Patel.
Here.
Ms. Susser.
Yes.
Need a motion to excuse Ms. Kokowski. She said she's gonna be late, but we'll clock her in when she comes in.
So moved.
We have a first, we have a second.
Second.
You?
Yeah.
Good.
Don't forget.
All in favor, say aye. Anything addition to the agenda?
For miscellaneous, just bring up extra patrol cemetery.
Okay. Anything else? All right. Has everybody seen the minutes from the last meeting on 7/6?
Yes.
If that is okay, we just need to mark approved.
So moved.
Second.
First, me second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Old business. We have the final reading of resolution 2026-7. This is the resolution to create the Village of Weston Parks and Recreation Advisory Commission. Any,
That's the lady hosting it.
Does anybody, anything for that? If not, I will move on to approve final, 7. This is a resolution to create the Village of Weston Parks and Recreation Advisory Commission.
So moved.
First, we have a second.
Says check your sound settings. See it, but it isn't coming through.
Okay. We have our IT guy on it now, so.
Well, every time you talk, it shows that it's picking it up.
Yeah, I think you just X out of that warning.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you just X out.
Jigger
It
says,
says he can hear.
He can hear.
I think you're okay.
Ron, can you hear us?
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay, thank you. So real quick, like we just, if you guys have missed it, we just, in our old business, we basically, approved the, resolution 2026-7. That is the, resolution to create the Village of Weston Park and Recreation Advisory Commission. So now we're going to go on to reports.
We didn't vote on it.
We can
did we?
vote.
Oh, no, we didn't. That's right. Sorry. You had a first and a second. That's right.
We had a, yeah,
Yeah, we had a first and a second. Roll call, Mr. Warren.
yes.
Mr. Ackerman.
Yes.
Mr. Rupp.
Yes.
Yes.
Ms. Suster.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us, Ms. Kapowski. Would you like to weigh your vote on this one?
I'm gonna say yes.
All right. We caught you at 4:06. They knew you were going to be late. I told you.
Two cars pulled out in front of me on Sandridge going 35 miles an hour and I about screamed.
And
How dare that?
Yeah, could have
In the limit,
been the alternative, so,
there is a,
It was not in the
there
limit.
is a part where it is 35.
all right.
It was in the part where it was 50.
Okay, so moving on, we have the mayor thing. Just quickly, like, I understand there's some construction in the village here. Helms and Son was basically, pushed their timeframe up and, as you can see out front here, there is a completion of Main Street here, half of Cherry Street, and then tomorrow they seem to think they're going to be starting the grinding portion of the rest of Taylor. They did do all the concrete, apron work, sidewalks, ADA compliance, and or curbs, and the, approaches that were affected to people's driveways. Unfortunately, there is some delay on that, but basically tomorrow when they start grinding, if they find something that needs to be taken care of, they will take care of that. Hopefully everybody, can see past that there will be a reward at the end of the thing. So, sorry for any inconvenience. Monday, we had a meeting and we'll touch base on this here in a little bit. We had a meeting with a company that is presented us for their IT support, part of the House Bill 95. We got to do that Monday. We met with them about a month and a half ago, me and Stephanie, and they gave us a proposal. It's like I said, we'll be talking about here in a little bit in her report, which I'll read. And we'll probably have to move it to a committee if that's the case. So other than that, that's all I have. Anybody have anything for me? Right. So now we're going to go to the fiscal report. Now I'll read this one. I had a couple of meetings with a highly recommended IT company as it relates to a House Bill 95 compliance. Joining me was Rick and Jessica. One of the first steps in the compliance is a .gov domain. She has taken the initial steps to get it in place, and then she is just waiting on the next steps to approval process before it is officially ours, requesting weston.ohio.gov. Okay. Now that the gov deals legislation has passed, we are approaching the 30-day effective date, at which point we will be able to begin listing surplus items for sale. To prepare the listings, I will need a detailed information from each item being sold. This should include a complete description along with the application model, serial numbers, and if item has known defects or opportunity issues, those should also be clearly identified so they can accurately disclose it. In the listing, more than one photo is beneficial for potential buyers. The rule is created, details photos to be provided to her before she can list the items on Gov Deals. And that's what she had in her report. If you guys had anything for her, please email her.
I just have one question.
Sure.
The weston.ohio.gov, is our emails going .gov too?
So in order to be in compliant with that, we have to go to a Gov deal, a Gov domain. So all of our emails that everybody who currently has an email with us will actually have a Gov email. And there'll be all the committees, anybody that's affiliated with the village will have a gov.gov email. There'll be a learning curve. So this IT thing, company basically they do most of Henry County and all Napoleon and pretty much all the different things, entities. And, this is part of their starting up process because if we move forward on this, which I think we're going to, we need to have that Gov deal, especially being in compliance with the House Bill 95. So. Administrator maintenance.
Well, they're obviously doing the roads and, we get a few grass mowed on the road, somebody will be outside of it. And still want me to inside that fence or not?
All needs cut by the ordinance.
But,
Do we give them another benefit down since somebody started to cut it? Maybe just give them a day, I don't know.
just been trying to keep everything cleaned up and, I've been dealing with people that had their driveway issues last week and some of them wasn't too happy about it, but I mean, it is what it is. They said that they weren't notified, but after talking to the guys from the Helms and Company, they said that they had passed out all flyers to all the people that were going to be affected by that. And they put them in their mailboxes and they said that they never received one people didn't, but, I had talked to them today and I don't know if they had filled the side or the driveways in or not, but I had asked them to do that. If they don't, I'm sure they'll probably already have that tomorrow.
Okay.
So.
Looks like, because I just came down it looks like they got most of them filled in. There's one, the heads over at Maple and Taylor, like, it looks like they ran out of tar. And part of the driveway's filled in and part of it's not still, but it's still open for them to drive over, so I don't know.
Looks like they got them done.
Yeah.
Get over there yet.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have anything for you?
Yeah, is, Taylor gonna be open with lights like it was before, or is it gonna be closed for the grinding and paving?
I think they're only doing one lane at a time, so they're gonna have one lane open and then they'll be having people hopefully
Yeah,
down to each other.
I know they initially, when I talked to them, they initially said that the favor that they had was going to be able to do the whole street.
right.
And I find that very hard to believe. So, and I wasn't here when they did this one. I don't know how wide that is, but
4 foot.
no, the road.
No, no, no.
The pavers, or not the paver, but their grinders 4 foot wide.
Yeah.
The paver, it did it in 3 sections.
Okay. So that's 32 feet. I think 36 feet right there. It might be bigger than that actually, but yeah, so we'll see. I mean, they've been working,
Pretty steady.
yeah, pretty steady. So hopefully at the end of the week, maybe, as long as there's no weather.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Or Sunday.
Oh, okay. Code enforcement. Ken.
July 7th, sent an email to Paul regarding potential requirement of sidewalk to be constructed at 121 Main Street. Have not heard back from him yet. I gave reports of 8 properties with grass heights exceeding 7 inches, a couch in the boulevard, and 1 trailer in a boulevard that contains items that are on the couch. July 8th, I received a phone call from the owner of 120 Oak Street, responding to a letter I had sent regarding chickens. He stated he intended on moving the chickens to an approved location on the property. At that point, we did not talk about roosters because that had been involved in every other letter I wrote. So I didn't do that. July 13th, I was notified by a resident of an individual from the EverDry company who was going door to door. The resident asked to see their Green River ordinance permit, which the individual stated he did not have. The property owner informed him that he could get the needed paperwork from the village hall. I received a follow-up message that an individual was on Silver Street representing EverDry. I drove around the area and I saw an individual stay about 235 and Taylor Street going door to door. I stopped him. He related to me that he did not have a permit, and I informed him that he would need to leave the village until proper paperwork was obtained. He said, well, I've got to call my buddies. Apparently there was 5 or 6 of them out going around. So anyway, if someone's going around door to door, they need the Green River ordinance application and whole 9 yards, and they should have it with them if they're asked when they come to a house. So Mayor contacted me regarding 2210 Oak still having a rooster. I called the owner. He said it would be gone later that day. He called me later and stated that the rooster was now in Gibsonburg. July 14th, I received an email from Councilman Warner requesting information regarding dumpsters and the difference between dumpsters and roll-off dumpsters. Not a whole lot of difference, but either way, we don't have a permit for storage like a iPod or
A pod.
for a pod or something like that. And because it is closed, we consider it an accessory building, but if it's open, it's not gonna, it doesn't have a tarp, or at least we would consider it to be like the roll off. And guy next door to me had one, and he said he had it for 3 days. The guy delivered it for what? 3 days. Paul emailed me asking for a review of the proposed ordinance. 97. July 17th, I had an email conversation with the new contractor for the solar panel project regarding an extension of the sanitary sewer on Weston Road. I went to the site, spoke with the contractor. They changed their design and got approval from North to West Water and Sewer for where they're intending to put the sewer line. It's going to be according to his story, it's going to be bored to go across Weston. So they'll be starting about 250 feet south of Sand Ridge on the east side of Weston Road, extended a couple hundred feet, and then bore under Weston Road to get over to the property. June 20th, I met with the property owner at 2210 Oak, talked about the relocation of the chicken coop. He's getting his property surveyed so he knows exactly where the relocated coop can go. He thinks he'll be able to do it without getting a variance. They currently have 4 hens, and he hopes to have 6 once they relocate. And then the paperwork. Bob Desmond was contacting me, and he's probably going to be in touch with you, Annette, regarding Yvonne Lane rezone for that. It's 3 parts. He's got the paperwork that we need to have it. And so I guess my question to you is that something that is also scheduled for the 13th of August? Is it something that can be thrown on the 13th? Something that has to be put out? Because I know we haven't advertised for that specific.
Well, we're having a commercial discussion on the 13th, and it does affect him, but in reality is if he's wanting a variance, that needs to happen.
He wants to rezone the property to
Right. To
R2.
R2.
Yes. I asked him about that because outside of commercial, everything over there is R1.
Mhm.
That might be an issue, but that's neither here nor there. It's just, he can still apply for anything he wants.
Yeah, I mean, that either we can probably, because we're within the time frame to add it to the agenda and loop it into the same thing. If not, we'll have to make another one affected. But it's like I explained to them guys, both Shad and Bob Desmond, that this process is a process. This is a step 1 of the process. It will, whatever happens in that will have to be part of the planning commission and then presented to council, and then it has to go through 3 readings. And so, I mean, it's not a quick process. If he wants to get a variance, that's probably the quicker process. But they want to rezone it, and I don't know what to tell them because they just need a variance.
So in case of variance would be that he would be able to build a single family dwelling in a commercial zone.
Correct. And then it'll get grandfathered in if this thing were to pass.
What would his hardship be?
You can't live on the first floor.
That's as long as the
But the
planning
hardship was
commission.
there before he bought the property, so therefore it's not really
Yeah, exactly.
conceived to be a hardship.
So this pretty much, this whole process should take care of anything that they have an issue with. And anybody else that's we have identified in this commercial zone.
Well, he sent me all the paperwork. I believe he's sending it to you, but the paperwork I have is not signed by the requester. So
Okay.
she knows she has to come in and get it signed. So we can't do anything, even advertise, I don't think, without paperwork being.
The property owner did come in and get a paper. He Kendall did.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, Desi did, yeah, but
it's already been changed hands.
yeah, the property's already,
That's another thing.
So we're gonna figure it out.
That's all I got.
Okay, committee reports. Administrative process 7:30.
In attendance were Jessica Sousa, Erica Roop, the mayor, myself, and Stephanie Montz. We approved previous meeting minutes, discussed the upcoming OPWC funding needs and projects. The commercial mower purchase, we reviewed several commercial mower options, including a zero-turn mower. The committee agreed to purchase a new mower with a deck and list the existing mower deck on deals to recover a portion of the investment. The committee was going to ask Harold what he preferred, and he got back if he wanted a traditional tractor. And that, I think in your email, you stated that you could put the old deck on the
50.
On the one you did.
750, yes.
and that's whether or not we wanted to, but I think the committee had decided that we would just go ahead and purchase the deck and then sell the old deck.
Purchase the deck with the mower
Purchase the deck with the mower and then
and put the other one.
wasn't that much of it. Yeah, there wasn't much.
There wasn't much savings there.
We removed the topic of Parks and Rec Commission from the agenda. We discussed installing a tribute sign honoring Bobby Businger on the fencing at the large baseball diamond, something that would match the existing sign at the small diamond. I will contact Westridge to get a quote on that. I just haven't done that yet. We reviewed proposed revisions to the village purchase policy. And I want to make sure that's not, that's it. That's items. We also reviewed the fiscal officer report, including a village revenue, professional development policy. We requested that Stephanie prepare financing scenarios for the Washington Street project. I received an email from her. She was going to look into that. She may have sent me an attachment with that. This is going to be based on DGL's estimated cost for the Washington project of $361,000. We also noted that a presentation and quote regarding ADA website compliance will be presented to the committee in August. We discussed the upcoming Main Street project and sidewalk paving project. We also reviewed the junk, trash, yard waste, and litter ordinance. And Ken already brought that up, that I discussed with him, the difference between a dumpster and a roll-off container. We also discussed saving the asphalt grindings from Main Street and Taylor Street for use in village alleys and parking area near the baseball diamonds. That was done.
We have some over there, but if we're gonna do that's what we talked about today. If we're going to leave out there, then I'll have them.
Just tailgate himself. Well, I mean, they have a whole street to grind off.
I'll just have them leave enough to where we can take it down there.
Agreed to remove the social media policy from the agenda. And the action items were the purchase policy. We want to lower the council approval threshold in sections 5, 8, 9, and 11 from 3,000 to an amount selected by council. Or was that we were moving?
It was
10,000.
10,000 to 3,000. I have it in here, Beth. But we are approving the threshold in sections 5, 8, 9, and 11 down from 10,000 to 3,000.
So this is going to be the first actual item. And like Mr. Warner stated, that in these thresholds, when we talked about it, we think 3,000 is a suitable number for that. So if this is something we would like to do, we just need a motion to accept.
So moved.
We have a first, do we have a second? This is going to be roll call. Mr. Warner,
Yes.
Mr. Ackerman,
Yes.
Ms. Rupp,
Yes.
Mrs. Patel,
Yes.
Ms. Sousa,
Yes.
Ms. Kukowski.
yes.
We also made changes to the vote on changes to the professional development policy. And we're voting to approve those changes.
That is, I think there is some language on here, I believe.
That's what it was too.
Is that the reimbursement one too? Or no,
Yeah.
sorry, a copy of the Weston Professional Development. This is in the folder. This is a broad area of information.
This is for attending trainings.
Yes.
You would,
If it has no affiliated tie to the village and the
anything we're affiliated with.
affiliated with, then it's up to the individual to take it upon themselves. They can come to council for approval, but not guaranteed. If it is affiliated with the village, basically you have the option to, get reimbursed, payroll deduct, I believe that's part of it.
Well, no, it's the village will pay it if you don't attend it.
Then
You
yeah,
have to reimburse the village,
yes.
and there is a possible that they can deduct it from your payroll.
So there is some criteria on
Still
that.
has to come to council though and be approved, I believe.
Yes, it has to.
Yeah, it has to be approved to find out if an individual, if the funds are there
We
and,
fill it out and we would vote on it.
okay.
If you didn't attend, then we
Yeah, it's the same policy. We just added the clause
accountability.
non-attendance.
So that's the second, actual item. I gotta get back here to the, actual item here. So this is going to be the vote to approve the changes of the professional development policy as it is in the PDF document.
I'll make that motion.
Do we have a first? Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, this is a roll call, Mr. Warner,
Yes.
Mr. Ackerman,
Yes.
Ms. Rowe,
Yes.
Yes.
Ms. Dusser,
Yes.
Ms. Kukowski.
Yes.
All right, and that should conclude all of our actual items for the administrative process. Tree Commission from 7:14.
I was not personally in attendance. Nobody was able to cover my liaison position either. Logan did text me some highlights from the meeting. It looks like they didn't review the ordinance, but I believe that's because it's in our
Mhm.
document files instead of theirs. They just approved Harold removing the dead tree at Merrill Park and approved Shirley removing the black walnut at her house as long as it doesn't cost the village anything.
Okay.
So I'm sure we'll dive into that ordinance at the next one next month.
Okay. Question on the Tree Commission, did they find or know of any of a third person that wants to be part of that?
I don't believe so. I haven't been in the village a lot past week, so I haven't been really talking to people.
All right. We'll may have to put something out there because we're going to have to probably put out there for the Park and Rec Commission for candidates for that too. Okay. Upcoming meetings, Cemetery Board, 7/21. This one is at 9 a.m.
Yeah,
They're just going over rules,
Okay.
the rules.
I won't be able to attend that, Craig.
I won't be here. But when I talked to Jody about it, she said that it was more of a work day than it was an actual meeting, so she did not think.
They asked me to attend, but I called Robin to explain that I have to be with my father at an appointment at 9 a.m.
And then we have a community development, also same day, but that's at 5:30 p.m. Safety meetings, 7:27 at 6. Public Works, 7:28 at 6. Is there any other meeting that either one got forgot or need to be changed? If not, we'll just leave it the way it is. New business, anybody have anything for new business? Right. Approval expenditures, everybody had a chance to look at.
Yes. Travis hasn't.
Travis, you want to take the time to look at the bills or you want to just abstain?
I'll abstain.
Okay, so we just need a motion to pay such bills.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Abstain.
And abstain, okay. Okay, everybody had a chance to look at the bank reconciliation. And if that's the case, we just need a motion to accept the June bank reconciliation. We have a first, we have a second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstain?
Okay.
Okay, so now we have miscellaneous business. We'll have to, wants to talk about updating our patrol to the cemetery. So we'll get a hold of, the deputy of that and see if we can't put that towards them. Anything else on that? Anything else on miscellaneous business?
Just going back to what Ken was talking about with the Green River ordinance, Everdry is kind of one of the biggest violators of this. So, but the last time they were in town and I asked them about it, they said they got a blanket policy through like the county, and I just want to make it clear that's actually not a thing.
That's not a thing. It's not a thing. I had a guy, drive by and says, hey, I looked driving by, I saw your roof. Can I get you some? You know, I was like, nope, I don't need nothing. You have that permit. He got his truck and left. So that's what you have to do.
I had someone a couple years ago tell me that they went to council and got approval, and I said, oh, well, I'm on council. I don't remember that. So
Yeah.
It's the end of that conversation.
Amazing.
Quick. Okay, so now we're at the point of citizens and visitors. You don't count. Mr. Leedy?
Nothing, sir. Thank you.
Sir?
Well, I'm Russell Hartsberger.
Okay.
I live Brown Lane.
Okay.
I'm as patriotic as the next man, and I can appreciate the 4th of July fireworks, up to a point.
Mhm.
Cutoff was supposed to be at 11 o'clock. I could live with 11:30, but 12 o'clock, 12:30 was too much.
Okay.
I didn't come to the last council meeting because the 5th was pretty docile. Last Saturday, y'all gave them the weekend of the 4th.
And the weekend after.
Last weekend. Last Saturday, 11 o'clock cutoff didn't happen. Midnight, they're still going off. The guy that lives right across the railroad tracks from me, my suggestion is, you're allowing them to have their fireworks every holiday this year. Next year, for 4th of July, give them one day, give them the 11 o'clock cutoff, and if they can't honor it, just do away with the fireworks in the village. I'm sorry.
Sure. And
I love fireworks.
And that was, we had a conversation with the deputy here at the last meeting, and we, as far as council, adopted the Ohio Revised Code on that. And we have the option to change our legislation to do away with that and make it our own. It's enforcement. That's the key.
Yeah, that's
The deputy has stated, and he stated that from his doing and everything that they've had, by the time they get there, things have already dociled down, and then it'd be on something. So they're just chasing their tails. And when it comes to enforcement, there's really nothing we can do except for eliminate it all. But at the end of the day, the enforcement is the issue, and we rely on our deputies to do that. And we will make it perfectly clear that if somebody were to hear it, or if it's bothering them for whatever reason, neighbor or whatever else, they just need to call 911 and report it, and they will do the best they can.
Yeah, I mean, I call, 4th of July, when I called, she said, are you calling about the ones on Center Street? Yeah, those, and wherever else, Silver Street, it might as well be in my backyard.
Technically, it almost is by the time they fall down.
We're trying to go to bed,
Sure.
and like I said, I have no problem, up until 11 o'clock, but after 11 o'clock, respect what the council has given you.
Sure.
Like I said, I love fireworks, just
I mean, we
an expert.
adopted the policy to give them grace and celebratable, action. But when there's an abuse of that, then unfortunately it's either going to eliminate all and, but when it comes down to it, enforcement is the key. We can't enforce. We rely on the deputies. If we had our own police force, maybe that's a different story, but we don't because it's budgetary. But only thing we can do is keep on reporting. And if it becomes too big of an issue, we'll cross that bridge again as a council and either adopt a different policy or,
Understand.
okay? Thank you for your time. Jigger, Mr. Patel,
I'm good, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Mr. Dallas, Ron?
Yeah, I would support Craig on this. The downtown construction crew didn't notify any of the business owners. I talked to Reddit, the Horns and Halo, and they had no notification. And for them to state that they put them in mailboxes would be ludicrous because that's a federal violation. You can't put anything in anybody's mailbox. So just as a note, I don't think they're a very good crew as far as personality, but other than that, they seem to get the job done. So that's all.
Yeah, okay, thank you. It's unfortunate that they had an opening, they bumped it up, so maybe their time frame wasn't as what they wanted, so, or what we wanted, but it's undertaked right now, so. Does anybody else have anything else? If not, I just need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
First and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?